I've been talking about how and why your resume needs to tell your story to be effective. In the SPACE framework video, we also discussed how you can recall your stories using that framework. So many people have asked me, what do I mean by stories in the context of an interview and a resume, and does it really work? Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Subramani. I am a virtual trainer and facilitator, and I also conduct workshops for resume transformation and interview skilling. We are natural storytellers. As children, we describe incidents in great detail with a lot of emotions. As we grow up, we lose that sense of telling stories because we become more and more formal and a little shy too. Still, in the informal circumstances, we talk about our work life and our personal life in terms of the stories we narrate to our friends and our colleagues. So why not use the storytelling in the context of an interview? So what does a story exactly mean in this context? For me, storytelling means narrating your experiences in a way which brings out your competencies, which is factually correct, and which engages your interviewer. Just think of the words which I am emphasizing: narrating, experiences, competencies, so bringing out competencies, factual, and engaging. So let's talk about each of them. The first point related to narration. When you're asked a question in the interview, or if you have an opportunity to talk about yourself, and you start by narrating an experience or taking the interview through a journey, what you're doing in effect is creating opportunities for the interviewer to ask more and more questions about that particular experience. That narration creates that opportunity. Let's look at the competency now. When we talk about competencies in behavioral event interviewing or in competency-based interviewing, a basic premise is that the past behavior reflects how a person is going to behave in future under given the same circumstances or similar circumstances. So when you describe the experiences and incidents and take the interviewer through the stories, what you're doing in effect is not only demonstrating how you behaved in past, but you're giving an insight into how you will be doing it in future. So you cut out the hypothetical questions. The third part, which is in terms of the authenticity or the factualness. Once you have prepared your resume in terms of your experiences and you've drawn out the stories, these are the things which you have experienced. You don't have to make them up. You don't have to fabricate stories. So automatically when you talk about them, you are emotionally charged up, you are authentic, and you're talking about things which you have experienced. So you don't need to remember. That's one of the areas which causes stress to a lot of people before interview. This way of telling your experience and story helps you relax, and automatically when you're relaxed, it shows the confidence you bring in. The last point we emphasized in the definition is the connect or the engagement. When you tell a story, you are talking about your competencies without really naming them. Think of a situation where you are talking about an ethical dilemma you had faced, how you had reacted to that situation, what kind of decisions you made, how you managed your team, how did you ensure that a proper closure happened. What you have done without saying that you're ethical or you have a decision-making capability, you've described all of it. So when as a candidate you're telling a story, you're engaging with the interviewer not only through your voice, but through your body language, through your expressions, through your emotions. This is what will remain with the interviewer after your interview is over, and they will recall what all you talked about in terms of your experiences. So you are creating multiple hooks rather than just talking about your resume and plainly narrating what happened. I hope you realize that by telling your story, you are not only creating multiple hooks for recalling what you talked about, you're also able to guide your interview, and you're also able to bring out and showcase your competencies without really talking about them. How good is that? I hope you like this video and you will benefit from it. Please do share it with others whom you think might benefit and may like this. I would look forward to your comments and suggestions and likes. Keep watching. Thank you so much. Have a good day.